zip code.
Yeah, they say home is where the heart is, but mine's behind steel doors and gun charges, where sirens sing louder than lullabies and mamas pray under blood red skies. Ain't no playgrounds, just battlegrounds. Dreams get buried where the shots resound. My zip code got no welcome signs, only chalk lines and crooked spines. Concrete cracked with broken dreams. Kids learn hustle before 16. School of hard knocks, no degree, just a Glock and a vow to never bleed. Every night another soul goes missing. We don't sleep, we just listen. Footsteps, whispers, the trigger click. One wrong move and it all goes quick. No fathers, just OGs with scars. We learn to navigate pain through bars. Potholes filled with yesterday's tears, and silence thicker than the sum of our fears. No peace in my zip code, just war cries. Hope wears hoodies and tells white lies. We pray with our eyes open wide, cause peace is suicide. We celebrate survival like a holiday. Every breath's a bet that we'll see another day. Graffiti screams what mouths can't say. God left when they paved the way. Grew up on hand-me-down trauma and rage, with dreams too big for a rusted cage. No therapist, just beats and pads, and stories synced in our dog tags. The preacher stopped preaching, he couldn't take it. The streets baptized us, no one faked it. We ain't lost, we just never had a map. Only blueprints drawn in gun claps. No peace in my zip code, just night patrols. Kids with backpacks full of broken goals. We write our psalms in spray can gold and hope the ink don't dry too cold. It's survival of the sickest in this jungle, where saints get shot and angels stumble. Every bar I spit is a prayer for the dead, for brothers who never made it out the feds. So if you ask me why I walk like this, with pain in my voice and fists that clench, it's cause I'm trying to breathe where the air is tight, and find light where there ain't no light. No peace in my zip code, just smoking pride in the ghosts of the young ones who never survived. We march with the weight of 1,000 cries, still rapping, cause that's how our soul don't die. From the mud to the mansion. Yeah. I came from the bottom where the hope don't grow, where the nights get cold and the lights stay low, where the pot stay empty and the rent past due. But I told my pain one day I'll own that view. Bare feet in the gutter, heart full of rage. Mama worked doubles for a minimum wage. We ain't have much, but we had that fire, and dreams that burn like live barbed wire. I used to watch the rich roll by real slow from behind cracked glass and a broke front door. Told myself that's gonna be me someday. Now I'm driving past in that matte black Wraith from the mud, where I learned how to fight, where the water was dark and the future had no light. Had to climb out with blood in my nails, no handout, just scars and broken scales. They laughed when I said I would change the game. Now my name's on checks that they pray to claim. Every L I took just molded my pride, built a throne out of struggle and a crown from the grind. I remember cold winters, no heat in the crib, blankets for walls and the dreams I hid. Now I step through marble like it's nothing to me, but I never forgot what it cost to be free. From the mud to the mansion. From the mud to the mansion. From the mud to the mansion, still the same soul, still hear the echoes from that same old road. Still got love for the block that birthed me, but I had to break chains for the dirt could curse me. See, I came up with nothing but will and in pain, a trip to a smile and a hunger for change. They said stay in your lane, I built my own street. Now I break bread at tables where the bosses meet. Gold chandeliers in the past full of pain, but I wear both proud like a tattooed name. I ain't run from the mud, I rose like a seed, fed by the struggle, watered by need. They see the mansion, they don't see the climb. They don't hear the screams from the nickels and dimes. They don't feel the nights with a stomach on E, or the prayers whispered soft with no one to see. Now it's flights overseas and suits tailored clean, but I still carry bricks from the block in my dreams. Success ain't sweet, it's a flavor of war. Every win I hold was a battle I setback was winning my sale. You can lock doors, I break down gates, cause kings ain't born, real ones create. Yeah, yeah, from the mud to the mansion. Yeah, from the mud to the mansion. Yeah, from the mud to the mansion. From the mud to the mansion. Yeah. Corner hustle anthem. Yeah, yeah. Posted on a block where the light don't reach, where the law rolls slow and the preachers don't preach. Corner store gospel, chips in the blunt. Whole squad moving like wolves on a hunt. Pockets full of lint, but the mind stay rich. Flipping hope on the curb like a backdoor pitch. Got no suits, just hoodies and game. Every handshake sealed in flame. Clock ticking, paranoia in the breeze. Eyes sharp like the wind, cutting through the trees. See the devil in the deal, but we playing for keeps. Cause dreaming too long mean you dying in your sleep. Mama told me leave, but I ain't had a way. Just concrete sermons and survival to pray. No internships, just baggies and scale. No guidance, just stories from the ones in the cell. Ain't no Wall Street, this that curb education, where failure's just part of the foundation. Where respect ain't given, it's earned in pain. And the rain hit hard, but we dance through the stain. Corner hustle, this my anthem, my creed. Where a dollar and a dream is all we need. Talk slick, but we grind like there's no plan B. Build hustle from struggle, now they envy need. Corner hustle, this my anthem, my creed. Where a dollar and a dream is all we need. Talk slick, but we grind like there's no plan B. Built muscle from struggle, now they envy me. Seen dope boys flipping the kings of ghosts. Some made it out, most became a toast. So I rhyme for the ones in the storm tonight, who hold heat in they waist, stand fear in the light. Street code, carved in the walls like truth. Every hustle a scar, every lie was proof. Got stripes, not medals, they don't shine, but they show what it takes to rise when you're born below. Push packs, dodge cuffs, live by the code. Stacking for tomorrow, but we gamble every load. Ain't glamorous, it's war with a grin. Trying to hustle pain into a life worth win. This the corner hustle anthem, raw and loud. For the young gods rising from a broken crowd. No fairy tales, just scars and pride. But we hustle like legends with the world on our side. Raised on grind, baptized in smoke. What we learned to finesse before we spoke. Heart cold, pockets colder than that. But the hunger in my eyes turned dreams into facts. So play this loud on the Avenue Strip, where the boys in the back still moving that zip. This ain't rap, it's a code, it's the voice of the street. Where the corner hustle echoes through every beat. Corner hustle, this my anthem, my creed. Where a dollar and a dream is all we need. Talk slick, but we grind like there's no plan B. Built muscle from struggle, now they envy me. Corner hustle, this my anthem, my creed. Where a dollar and a dream is all we need. Talk slick, but we grind like there's no plan B. Built muscle from struggle, now they envy me. Corner hustle. Legacy. On lie. Steady time. Legacy. I ain't here for the flash or the 30-second fame. I'm building empires, not just a name. Every bar I spit, every step I take is a blueprint laid for the world I'll make. Came from the bottom with the scars to show. Now my vision too big for the zip code glow. I don't chase clout, I design my path. Turn pain into gold, multiply that math. Legacy, etched in the cracks of the street. In the stories they whisper when I'm gone from the beat. This ain't flex, it's foundation stone. So when I die, my voice still roam. They gon' feel my words in the boardroom halls, in the ciphers, in the murals on the jailhouse walls. I'm talking seeds in the soil, not smoke in the air. Talking sons of sons eating off what I bear. Never needed a throne, I built a seat from rejection and pain beneath my feet. Turned every loss to a timeless verse. So even death gotta quote me first. I lock my legacy like a vault with heat. Each rhyme a code, every beat my feet. No gimmicks, just truth in raw form. This a storm they remember long after I'm gone. Every sacrifice carved in time, every silent night where I plan to climb. Didn't ride waves, I became the tide. So the next ones know how the real ones ride. Legacy ain't jewelry, cars or stacks. It's the fire you leave when the world turns its back. It's the name in their mouths when the lights go dark. It's the echo of your soul when you leave your mark. So I pen like I'm writing my final breath, with a purpose so strong it'll outlive death. Let them quote me in courts, on stages and stoops. Let them hear my grind in the youth that's loose. I ain't here for the now, I'm eternal in mind. Architecting futures one bar at a time. They say legends fade, I say watch me glow. My legacy's locked, let the whole world know. Yeah, I plant trees, I'll never see bloom, but I know they'll rise like stars through gloom. So when I'm gone, let them speak with pride. Here stood a voice they never could hide. This is bloodline music, soul on script, for the ones with a dream and a vice to flip. I gave them more than rhythm and rhymes. I gave them the keys to break out of time. Legacy on lock, it's sealed and tight, in the heart of the block, in the edge of the mic. Tattooed in truth, cemented in grind. A story too loud for the hands of time. Legacy, 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 on lock. Legacy, legacy, all now. Yeah. Legacy. Raised by the streets. Yeah. I ain't grow with no silver spoon, no lullaby. Just sirens singing me to sleep in a crooked sky. No bedtime stories, just corner tales, where boys turn men in them cold ass jails. Mama cried with bills in hand, pops disappeared like smoke in the fan. So the streets took me in with open arms, taught me love comes dressed in silent alarms. Raised by the pavement, fed by the fight, learned to see through the dark with no trace of light. I ain't read books, I read faces and signs. Played chess with the wolves, cross invisible lines. Every alley was a lesson, every block my class. Where hope moved fast and the future don't last. Where the fiends preach truth that the suits won't say, and the wrong turn could take your breath away. My teachers wore Timbs and gold chains, taught me loyalty first, then came the pain. Taught me never fold even under the heat, and don't talk much, just move with your feet. I seen angels in hoodies and demons in ties. Seen brothers take shots just for looking too wise. I was groomed by the codes etched deep in the curve, where every glance is a threat and every word's a word. No guidance counselor ever knocked on my door, just a scale, a burner, and dreams of more. I ain't choose this path, I was born in the flame. Now I spit what I live, every verse is my name. From them pissy hallways to the park bench prayers, I learned peace don't exist in the dragon's lair. But I made it through nights where my soul went numb. Now I rap for the kids who ain't welcome home. Raised by the streets, baptized in the fire. Heart made of struggle, lungs full of desire. I wear my scars like medals of pride. Each one a chapter, I survived, never died. You'll see pain in my eyes, but I smile with grace, cause I made it out the system they built to erase. They locked doors, but I picked those locks. Now my voice hit hard like cinder blocks. I remember the cold, the hunger, the thirst, the days where I felt like my soul would burst. But I kept marching on with a chipped up soul, and a dream too stubborn to ever fold. I ain't perfect, nah, I'm a product of war, but I give the next one something more. Blueprints built from every bruise, proof that even in the dark we choose. So when they ask who raised me, I say the corners, the struggle, the alleyway, where survival ain't just a word, it's breath. and every heartbeat's a battle with death. I was raised by the streets and I ain't ashamed. I just flipped the pain into lyrical flame, and now I walk with the weight of the past on my back. Still climbing, no map, just heart in the track. Check it out. Celebration. Fuck stills. Footsteps on wet pavement, breathing the mist. Street lights flicker like they know I exist. Every echo in the alleys, a voice from the past. Whispers of brothers who ain't never last. Graffiti on the wall telling stories in code, where the paint's still fresh and the nights grow cold. I walk through the silence with a heart full of scars, counting ghosts in the dark underneath the stars. No lullabies here, just the rattle of cans, where the young grow old with trembling hands, where pain got a pulse and love was a mask, and trust is a gamble, a dangerous task. I seen dreams get shot down 2 blocks away, and hope leak out like blood on display in the alleyway. Truth got no disguise, it's the place where the laughter and the trauma collide. Mama used to cry when I ain't come home. Thought I'd be a chalk line drawn in stone, but I kept moving, dodging fate and fear. Learn how to listen to the voices near. Don't run, said the wind through the broken brick. Don't fold, said the glass crushed under my kicks. Every step is a memory, a prayer in disguise. Every wall's got a face, every stain tells lies. I grew up where the night had a bite in its breath, where even the silence could sentence you to death. But I spit for the ones with a heart that won't bend, for the kids with no start but a story to send. Corner deals, broken wheels and pocket dreams, with loyalties tested in unseen schemes. I don't rap for charts, I write to survive, to bring the alleys echoes back alive. I remember Malik with a laugh so loud until he vanished in the smoke with the crowd. And Tasha with the notebook full of rhyme, now her name's on a candle where the sirens chime. We ain't have much, just rhythm and fight, a pad, a beat, and street lamp light. Wrote verses with pain, made beats out of grief, dropped fire in a place that don't believe. Now every time I spit, I bleed that clay, born from the bricks in the alleyway. You hear the echo, that's not just sound, that's history speaking from underground. Ain't no fame in this, just truth and grit, just bars from a soul that refused to quit. Every verse a tribute to the nights I stayed in the alley with the echoes that never fade. Never fade, never fade, never fade, never fade, never fade, never fade. I was born where the sidewalks crack and bleed, where dreams got strangled by the hands of need, where hope got sold for a minute apiece, and silence was louder than the sound of police. No silver spoons, just rusted pipes, no lullabies, just midnight fights. Every wall had a story, every brick had pain. I learned how to smile while walking through rain. Grew up with holes in my shoes and pride, but a fire in my chest they could never divide. While they played safe, I danced with risk, learned how to rise from a concrete fist. They said I'd break, I'd turn into stone, learn to build thrones from the pain I own. Ain't no architect, drew up my fate. I stack each scar like a real estate. From broken concrete, that's my purpose. Now it's fake. Ain't built perfect, I built to last. Broken concrete,
foundation etched with the tears on my face. I ain't built perfect, I'm built to last. A storm in my veins and lessons from the past. I seen dreams left to rot in the gutter. I seen brothers fall while they prayed for another. But I held that weight like a badge on my chest. Turned every loss into part of my crest. They talk bricks, I laid mine raw. Through setbacks, losses, and courtroom law. Through nights where the hunger chewed through my pride. I carved out a legacy they couldn't hide. This ain't just struggle, it's divine design. A voice for the voiceless in every line. I came from the cracks where they buried the weak, but I rose like weeds, pushing through the street. This is more than rap, it's survival and rhyme. It's every heartbeat, choking on time. It's scars turn scripture, dirt turn gold. It's a blueprint for the brave and bold. See, I ain't asked for a crown, I built my own. From the gravel to chaos, the streets I roamed. No mentor showed me the ropes of lane. I tied my fate with struggle and strain. Now I stand tall on a fractured slab, with a voice like thunder and a soul like grab. Still hear echoes of the nights I cried, but I walk like a king through the pain I survived. So don't praise me now that I'm lit and loud. Salute the boy in the back of the crowd, the one who built heaven from a curbside seat and proved you can rise from broken concrete. I ain't built perfect, I'm built to last. I ain't built perfect, I'm built to last.
You brought me in a free.
Up late while the city dozes off slow, eyes wide open with a mind on go. Clock ticking but my grind don't stall, cause dreams don't sleep, they just call. I remember them nights with a growling gut, stuck in a room with the window shut, but my vision broke through like a sunrise flame. I ain't chasing clout, I'm engraving my name. No pillows here, just pads and pens, plotting my future while the world pretends. While they snooze on fate, I lace my boots, digging in the dirt for unspoken truths. And dreams don't nap, they pace in your chest, they scream in silence, never let you rest. I don't need a bed, I need that spark to turn every shadow to a landmark. They told me slow down, but my time ain't theirs. I was born in a place where the world don't care, so I write with pressure, I move with scars. My hustle got drive like stolen cars. Ain't no snooze button in the jungle, I know. You either grind now or you watch life go. So I clock in when the lights go dim and build my legacy on a prayer and a whim. See, dreams don't wait, they test your will. They dance in the night and demand your skill. I sacrifice comfort for a shot at more. Now every closed door is a stage I tore. I've been up since dusk, chasing the flame. While they post for likes, I engrave my name. Ain't no rest for the ones who climb. We run through storms with a rebel spine. Success don't knock, you kick that in. You bleed, you break, you get back again. I made peace with the lack of sleep, cause every bar I write's a mountain steep. They dream small, I dream in wall. My vision ain't soft, it's built from the floor. No fairy tales, just faith and scars. No lullabies, just verses and bars. I grind when the moon hangs low in the sky, when the real ones rise and the fake ones lie. I live in the space where hunger bites, where dreams stay up and rewrite the night. So when they ask why I'm tired but lit, why I move like the clock don't quit, tell them dreams don't sleep and neither do I. I was born to build with fire in my eye. Cold nights, hot still. Cold nights, yeah.
Cold nights, breath fog on my lips, hoodie tight, hand gripping still at the hips. No lullabies, just a hum of fear. Where the cold wind whispers, they come and stay clear. Streets ain't sleep, they toss and twitch. Every block got a price, every move got a glitch. I walk slow, but I think fast. One wrong step and I'm part of the past. Hot steel, tucked close to my soul, not for fame. It's survival patrol, ain't no heroes here. Just kids with pain, taught to aim before they feel the rain. Midnight moves, tires on wet tar, trying to stay low while dreaming of stars. But the cold got teeth and the dark got rules, where even the brave get played for fools. Mama said, son, don't lose your light, but this life dimmed it. Night by night, every alley a threat, every corner a test. So I wear my steel like a second chest. You hear sirens, I hear alarms. I don't flinch, I just flex my arms. This the jungle, made of bricks and pride, where you either shoot truth or run and hide. I ain't glorifying, I'm just speaking facts. These cold nights built soldiers in packs. I seen tears freeze on a mother's face, right where chalk outlined a baby's place. And me, I walk with a storm in my spine. Each step echoes like a warning sign. I ain't cold by choice, the world made me steal. So I load my silence and shoot what's real. See, hot steels, not just chrome and lead. It's the weight of choices that dance with the dead. It's the fear that hums through your veins at night when the devil grins. Under street lamplight, I seen saints break and killers cry. Seen young kings fall without a goodbye. And I stood still, stone face numb, gripping on steel while the nightmares come. Cold nights, they shape who you be. Either freeze in place or burn to be free. Hot steel, it ain't just tools of war. It's the breath between knocking and death at the door. They say, get out, but they don't say how. When the streets raise you and won't allow a moment of peace or a breath unearned. Just fire in the chamber and bridges burn. So I write for the ones with no plan B, with pain in their palms and eyes that see through the lies, the news, the filtered lens. Who survived the cold